Hey. Welcome into the Seahawkers Show, Week 13 edition. Like and subscribe. Please tell your friend, tell a 12. Let's get some fan interaction. Tell me where I'm right, tell me where I'm wrong, because if you watched last week's episode where, it wasn't really last week's, but it was Friday's prediction show about this game, I was kind of cocky. And it kind of is not just the one word. I'm here to eat crow, even though I already ate dinner and I'm pretty full. This one sucked. This one hurt. I was right about one thing from that episode. Actually, two things. I was right the fact that the Seahawks were going to only give up max 17 points, but I felt the Seahawks should win a tight butt clincher 20-17 or 27-17. But I was hoping for a 34-17 win. I was hoping for, let's double them up. Let's get a comfortable win. Let's put Geno Smith in there in the fourth quarter. Boy, was I wrong. We're going to get to some of the highlights I'm going to show you on here if you care to watch. This one was a tough one because, again, everyone with the exception of the Cardinals, obviously one team had to win. Between the Cardinals and the Rams, I was kind of hoping the Cardinals would win. But the Rams winning now puts them back in the driver's seat. They control their own destiny with 4 games left. We have 4 games left. And a road that I thought was insurmountably difficult for us not to go 4-0. Now it looks like what Washington did tonight against the Steelers. It looks a lot tougher now in 2 weeks. And then look at what the Jets played the Raiders awfully good. They're not going to be a tough out. And if history has taught you anything in the last 2 years, it's Pete Carroll, or 3 years now, Pete Carroll does not know how to step on another team's throat and put them out of their misery. We play down to our opponents. That is very clear. We don't go for the jugular. We just continue to just toy around, and it either bites us in the ass late in the game or we have to pull one out. And that's why Russell has so many damn comebacks. We just don't know how to put the pedal to the metal in any phase of the game. And it really sucks because the defense has played really well the last 4 weeks. They really have. And again, they played good enough to win. You can't blame this one on the defense. The defense had 2 drives that kind of like were bad, but again, they were thrown out there way too much because the offense wasn't doing anything. And to be honest with you, in the first quarter, when Seattle didn't score that touchdown off the bat, I was like, all right, take the 3. I wasn't too worried about it. But as the quarter went on, you got this feeling that the Giants were just going to hang around. And you got this feeling that if Seattle doesn't score quickly or go up double digits by halftime, this could be an uncomfortable game. And when I felt... it didn't appear to be a big play in the beginning, but when they blocked the punt and DJ Dallas could not recover that ball that clearly went into his chest, that's a 4-point swing right there. It would have been a 10-0 lead. Instead, it's 5-0, and Seattle did nothing with that safety punt. So let's get to some highlights. This game got away, and it just felt. You kind of felt before I do. You kind of felt in the fourth quarter Seattle was going to take it down there and score the game-winning touchdown. At least I did. But then as you watch Russell throw the football, he was just tentative. You could see that he was looking down the field. But for whatever reason, I've seen it 4 other times this season. And 3 of the 4 times that he's looked that tentative, not wanting to force the ball, not wanting to take a chance and just check down or run around like an idiot and get sacked, those are the games we lose. You had 5 drives, okay? What do those 5 drives have in common with the 5 sacks that were given up by Seattle? The fact is that each time that he was sacked on one of those 5 drives, Seattle could not convert a first down. So that just goes to tell you, and it's not just like a 3-4 yard sack. He went back 2 or 3 times and lost double-digit yards. So one time he lost 15 yards, the other time he lost 18 yards, and the other time it was 11. Dude, I was screaming at the television, get rid of the ball, man. And you have to, this is bad play calling, first of all, because, the last few weeks I was like, enough with those wide receiver screens, enough with those, like just goofy, gimmicky kind of plays. I felt in this game they could have used those goofy, gimmicky plays because the Giants' secondary was playing back, daring the Seahawks to throw. That's why Wilson was not comfortable. And bad on the play calling, bad on the coaching for not adjusting to that. So let's get to the highlights real quick here. I'm going to try to fast forward through these. So this is the first drive right here. Everything looked roses right here. Look, first down, nice catch, Lockett. And then right here, Chris Carson starts running the ball really, really good. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe this is the first week because remember, he hasn't had 100 yards all season. So you're thinking, okay, maybe he's going to have 100 yards. Look at long pass, nice catch. Lockett is a beast. First down. Here comes Seattle. Carson again. First and goal, or at least first down inside the 20. But that was forced. And then I just felt like, I don't know, man. And that was just good coverage. Now, real quick right here, some fans have been talking about this online. They've been saying, is Russell Wilson distracted? Is he, like, focused on something? He's had Sierra now for a few years. He's had the baby. He bought the Sounders. He's doing a lot of things. Now, recently he's been in talks about wanting to buy the Seahawks and going in with someone as a partial owner or as a majority owner of the Seahawks. Could that be distracting him? I don't think so. I don't think it's much of a distraction thing. I think that he was in this mode of let Russell cook in the first half. He tried cooking too much, and it worked, though. But then as defenses adjusted, it didn't work, and now the run game's back, and I think he's just caught in limbo along with the coaching staff. They don't know what type of offense to run. They were in such a pass-happy offense. Now it's sort of just all over the place. That's just my opinion. So Mr. Reliable kicks a field goal. It's 3-0. And then the Giants weren't doing anything different other than, hey, let's play action pass. Let's try to get somebody open. We're going to run at you all day. That's what I said last time. But look at the Giants here. Pressuring, holding the ball way too much. Look at that. Big-ass sack. Way back. Now, those kind of plays should have had the Seahawks changing up what they did in the second half and going to more of a fast pace, fast throw, get rid of it on screens, acknowledging blitzes. No, they didn't adjust, and the freaking Giants just did the same thing all game, and that's a failure by the Seahawks. Defensively, Seattle was great, as you'll see right here. Because the Giants really didn't do much on offense. Look at that little play action. This is Colt McCoy, for God's sake. Now that's just an opening in the zone. Okay, whatever. But look, good pass coverage, good defense. Right there, that was just dumb. Now, see, that interception was awesome, right? That Quandre Diggs, I thought he was off to the races right here. Now, if he didn't score, I almost wanted the Giants to either get a field goal there or a touchdown because maybe that would have woke up the offense. But the offense was like, hey, the defense is playing so good today, we don't have to show up. And believe me, second half, they didn't show up. And the first half, they were stagnant. Look at this, 3-0. Look, wanted this, let's give it to Moore. Check down. boring ass offense. They didn't try to test the. They didn't. You at some point you got to release. Look. I don't care what defense you have. These corners aren't all studs. They're not Jalen Ramsey's or whoever you want to say is the best corner in football. At some point, take a freaking shot. Give yourself a chance. Let Metcalf try to get a deep ball. Let Lockett. Trust these receivers. Trust them, Russell. I don't know why the last few weeks you've just been like, okay, there's a guy or a safety over top. Let me just check down. That's not working. Go deep, dude. Give him a shot. See, just check down. All right, you get a first down. That's fine. But you have opportunities later in the game. Look at it. Safeties are way back here. Look, taking another stupid sack. If you have, injuries on that line, make a play. Put a tight end over there. They didn't do that till later in the game. 3rd and 6, watch. First down. Good play. Watch, we get the ball back, 3rd and 6. First down, nice play. You got one-on-one, you should be throwing it to Metcalf. But 3rd and 1, fumble. That was terrible. That was terrible. And then you have 12 turnovers for Russell Wilson in the last, I think it's 5 or 6 weeks, dude. It's ridiculous. Good defense. Here we go again. That was there all day if they wanted it. All day. Unfortunately, this was here too all day. He's having a run. Couldn't really do nothing. Now again, I'm thinking right here Seattle's going to score a touchdown. But this happens. He should have thrown it away like 3 times. Lucky that wasn't intercepted. But Russell says, check this out. I've got a better play. Should have thrown it. Incomplete. Now it's third down. 4th down. Nice play, Jamal Adams. He's been awesome since he's been back. Now right here on the punt. Right here on the punt, you think, okay, if DJ Dallas makes this play, like I said, it should be 10-0 going into halftime. This is just how the ball bounced. And even then, look, it's 10-0. The Giants were to score that touchdown. We get a touchdown late with Carson. We tie the game instead of being down 5. This was a huge swing right here. It was a great defensive play. But Dallas couldn't get it right there. No, he's not.
I'm just thinking Seahawks fans everywhere going, yeah, 5-0 for our team this year seems like the right score. Here's DJ Reed looking for a big return, and he takes it
And then you think about it right here, they can't cash it in. This is so stupid. It's typical. Look, 1st and 15. Should have thrown it. Throws it late. Way out of bounds. So look at that, waste their drive, 2nd and 26. And that went absolutely nowhere. Had no timeouts. Second half, Giants begin to run the ball more downhill on the Seahawks. When he started to get going, I was like, damn it, hold on a minute. So that's what I get for not clearing out the advertisements. Okay, so. I mean, freaking Colt McCoy, really, dude? Could have had an interception there. So, again, the defense holds up. But Seattle does this crap. 3rd and 2. Stop doing those stretch plays, man. You saw Wilson down here by himself. Freaking he hands off, and that goes nowhere. You listen, if it's going to be something, go up the middle, try to get a quick gash, pull a stunt with a lineman to try to give a lead blocker or a receiver or a tight end. You're giving him no blocking to the right. You're asking a mediocre line already with injuries to compensate a good pass rush and a good run defense by the Giants. The Giants try to shift guys over. You have a rookie playing right tackle at this point. Why are you running to the weakest part of your line? It makes no sense. So, again, bad play calling. Again, the Giants get the ball back. We're in the 3rd quarter, and here comes a huge run. That play right there changed the game. Because here's the thing that sucks, and even Pete Carroll said this. When you're up only 5-0, you got nothing to hold your hat on. Because if you're up 2 scores, you're up 10-0, you're up 17-0, whatever, 13-0, you can at least afford to say, okay, well, if the other team gets a break, gets a touchdown, defensive score, offensive score, special teams, it's okay because you still got the lead. Bada bing, bada boom, they score a touchdown, and guess what? All your hard work, all your defense, now you're down, okay? And you gave up a freaking 2-point conversion on top of it. So now you're down a field goal. And kudos to the Giants for taking advantage. Look, Alfred Morris, dude, former 49er and several other teams he's played for, hadn't done crap all year. And then all of a sudden, look at this. Wide open. Or no, he gets the touchdown. There's one. Now, 12s, do you think that happens if we have a full house? I mean, playing down to our goddamn opponents again, dude. He got shook, dude. Griffin got shook on that one. So, again, how does the offense respond? At first, I'm like, oh, hell yeah. First down. I'm seeing, Metcalf doing the Hulk Hogan shakeup. I'm like, here we go. But then Wilson decides to do this. Captain check down. First down. Oh no, it's not a first down. So then Wilson and the brilliant play calling decide to do this. Again, you have Carson back here. You can't get a first down. Giants are flooding up here. They're going to sell out on a blitz. I would have ran a play action to his strong side. Even though it's the shorter part of the field, try to get it to Metcalf, try to get it to a tight end, move one of these tight ends over here or have them streak across the upside over here. But no, we're going to do a rollout against his throwing arm and to basically nobody. They were waiting for that. And lo and behold, Metcalf was open down there, but couldn't get it to him. That changed the game because right away, here come the Giants. You're putting a lot of pressure on your defense. And this was pathetic. Too easy. Too easy. So 14-5 at this point. Can the Seahawks rally? Hold the ball way too goddamn long. Way too goddamn long. You know how many times, again, I was yelling at the TV, throw the goddamn ball. Like, throw it away, do something, trust your freaking receivers, do something other than what he did on this play. I mean, there's no excuse for this. Look, throw the ball, throw the ball, throw the ball, throw the ball, throw the ball. Nope. And that's on a first down play, so that's like second and forever. And then they get a few yards back only to go 3rd and 19. And look at, doesn't trust his receivers and takes another hit. He should have just forced the ball or see where it happens. Throw it downfield. You may get a pass interference. And the defense is just playing good all game. Look, they need a huge stop right here. Boom, get it. Get the ball back. What can the offense do as the defense is, Intercepted. That's what happens when you dick around too much. When the Seahawks dick around, played to their freaking opponents too much. When you dick around, that's what happens, dude. So right here, again, 14-5. You make a mistake on the interception, and now here you go. You got to try to stop the Giants in their plus territory again. And, of course, they give up a first down right here. Look. Or almost a first down. And Graham Gano kicks it through, and that's the game winner right there. So now it's 9:40 left, and I'm freaking out. I mean, they can't lose the Giants, right? I mean, they're going to pull a comeback, right? 3rd and 5, playing like crap. Again, has forever. Lucky Lockett got open right there. And there wasn't much urgency on this drive. That's what pissed me off. That was a good play right there because that was just another captain check down. Notice how the time is just dwindling down. This is just a great throw. Okay, now right here, let me tell you this right here. 6:09 left to go. Seattle will pull within 5. Right here, I was thinking this is vintage Seahawks. Vintage, let's play like shit for most of the game. Play down to our opponent, and then the fourth quarter, surprise them, knock them in the face, win the game, last play, whatever. I didn't even think it was going to get to that. I thought, okay, that we're going to stop the Giants on 3 plays, get the ball back, score again. The Giants will have one last shot. They might get close, they may not, and we'll hold on. That was the script I was writing in my head right there. That would not come to be. Because as you see right here, again, an unnecessary blitz, single coverage, easy catch, first down. They did that like 3 times during the game. 3:58 to go. They've wasted over 2 minutes now. Wide open. Kudos to the Giants for taking shots. First down again. 2 minutes now, 3rd and 4. Biggest play of the game. Can he get a stop? Yes. So right here, I'm still feeling good. 1:42 to go. But Wilson's doing the I'm not going to trust my receivers. But he actually found Metcalf. So 1:15 left to go. Here's where it goes in the shitter. Well, no, after this play. First down. If they would have just kept doing stuff like that. 1:04 to go. Here's where it goes in the shitter. Holding. I don't know who he was throwing at, dude. That should have ended the game right there. He overthrew Swain. Had him. If he gets it in between the safety and the corner, that's a huge pickup. They're inside the 20. Or they're inside the 30, actually. But, no, I think here's where, yeah. 3rd and 10, he's holding the ball way too damn much. You need to have a play set up to get rid of the ball really fast. So, 4th down. This is a pathetic 4th down and 18. Give it to Metcalf, you know. Now, okay, so that's the final 17-12. If you look at what happened tonight in Pittsburgh, coming into this week, you had 2 teams that were undefeated at home, the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Both go down to inferior NFC East opponents. Now, some may say the Giants aren't that inferior. They've won 4 in a row. Some may say the Washington football team is not inferior. They've won something out of something, and they're both now 5-7, both in first place or tied or whatever. I don't know. The Giants, I think, may have the tiebreaker. Point being is this. Seattle's now pushed themselves into the number 5 seed, which they would be playing these same Giants but with Daniel Jones. If they lost to Colt McCoy in another stinker, which I previewed years ago, Whitehurst versus Colt McCoy, Cleveland Browns, in the worst football game I've ever watched. And I watched some 93 Seahawks, 92 Seahawks, and that was bad football, you know, but this one was really bad football. I mean, Colt McCoy in Cleveland beat Seattle 6-3, I think in 2010, I want to say. And now you have Colt McCoy 10 years later, shouldn't even be on an NFL roster, and he beats you in your home. Now, granted, the 12s aren't there, but you lose 17-12 in a crucial game where if you have these gimmies, like Philly was a freaking gimme and you beat them by 6. I don't care if the Hail Mary works at the end to give garbage points. It's still stupid. You should have won that game by double digits. You can't win by double digits, and it's a shock to me that 3 years in that we're not getting a double-digit win, that all our games have to be close, either win or lose. It sucks. So my frustration level is about a 13 out of 10 because I'm just tired of them not closing the deal when they have a chance. I'm tired of them playing down to their opponents. If this team lines up versus the Giants, in my opinion, 10 times in 1 week, Seattle should beat them 9 out of 10. This was the exception. But they're not going to come back and play the Giants this shitty again. But come on, dude. Look, the Jets gave it to the Raiders. It should have won that game if Greg Williams doesn't press engage 8 like on Madden and blitz unnecessarily and have one-on-one coverage. The Jets should be 1-11 right now. The Jets are going to be a hard out too. Watch, because they got Crowder, they've got Gore, they've got another running back. I forget who ran for like 100 yards against the Raiders. The Raiders' defense is probably the same as the Seahawks. And the fact that Darno, Captain Mono, can throw the football and make those plays better than Colt McCoy kind of scares me. Because if this didn't embarrass you fans that you lost to the Giants, lost a shot to get the top seed, because I felt New Orleans was going to lose to Atlanta, and now the Saints are in the driver's seat, a game ahead of the Packers, and now we're 2 games back and a game back of the Packers. And it doesn't really matter because we got to win our division now. Man, it's frustrating. We have that big game now coming up with the Rams. I felt we controlled our own destiny no matter what. But now the Rams have that 1-game lead on us. We have to beat them at the end of the season. And now there's talk that the Niners may have Kittle and may have Captain Herpes, Mr. Garoppolo in there too for that last game of the season. So we may have to play our starters all the way through. And that's their fault. And that's the coaching staff's fault for blowing it. Pete Carroll the last 3 years has preached, we got to win our division. I'm tired of being a wild card. We got to win our division. Well, damn it, you got to win these type of games. You cannot lose these type of games. So don't give me the excuses of this, and that. No, dude, come out there with some fire. Light these guys up, man, because you're not going to survive in January if you can't win your division and into February. So this is where we're at right now. Now we got to play from behind. And now the third game of this supposed easy schedule for the Seahawks faces us up against the Jets team who's desperate for a victory at 0-12. They're going to throw out all the stops against us. They're not going to be scared to play us. And they're going to have a new defensive coordinator on top of it. So we'll see what happens. And Wilson, you better pull your head out your ass and throw the ball down the field and stop being so tentative. Open the playbook back up and let Carson run as well, dude. Stop toying around. Because what happened in this game could easily happen against the Jets. You toy around, leave a team in there in the first half. They gain confidence as they go. They keep shutting you down. Yeah, we were shutting them down, but the score wasn't going anywhere. So that's the reason why the Giants won this game. Seattle did not put up any points. All they had to do was score 20. That's all they needed. I said that last week in the preview. They couldn't do it, and that's why they lost. So 17-12, that's your final. I'm pissed off. I hope you are too. But, hey, you know what? I'm not giving up on this team. Never have, never will. Go Hawks. Let's beat those goddamn Jets.